Dad, you're too reckless. Drop a bomb.
All right.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yo. Can you look? I don't know if you lot can hear me. I hope you can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me right now. 1 second. Let's see. Can you lot hear me? 1, 2. Let's just check. I'll wait and see. Bap. Thank God. Let's go. Yo. That makes me feel good still because I've been getting through it. What's going on, people? Hope you're good. Good to see you lot. It's been nuts. I've been neglecting you lot, man. But if you lot know what's been going on with my thing, my internet has not been interneting, bruv. It has not been strong. It has not been solid. Yesterday was just disgusting. That's why there's no Red Wednesday, bruv. I mean, there was no 5 things deep. I couldn't. There's no chance. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, we move. That's over. We're here now, innit? So today is not really like a 5 things deep, but it's Red Wednesday with all the other stuff. But here's the topics today. We need to beg him to stay. Hogs, I know this is shameless right now, bruv. This is a shameless appeal, bruv. But Pogba, we saw what life looks like without you, bruv. Life without Pogba is Fred and McTominay, bruv. Life without Pogba is just no control, bruv. Life without Pogba is peak. It's peak. Unless we go into the transfer market, but life without Pogba is not nice. It isn't. I'm sorry to say it. We can see the difference. The Pogba and Bruno relationship is tight. It's solid. They're enjoying being in the midfield together. That's something special. So that's there to talk about. Ronaldo. Again, I was told to do a lot of homework. Watch Ronaldo. Ronaldo yesterday says, you know what? Class is permanent, bruv. Do you know what I mean? That's all it is. Class is permanent. That's the settings. So we need to talk about that. Then we need to talk about Sancho, the rise of Sancho, bruv. Sancho looking like the player that we knew he once was. Christian Falk also came out telling lies. Marcus Rashford said, enough.
Nah.
Christian Falk tried to talk about a divide between, the English players and Ronaldo, and Rashford was like, this is just lies. I love the fact Rashford called him out straight away. He's like, bruv, like, why are you not lying for? Like, Christian Falk, chill, bro. Like, I know you miss Ollie as well, but it's not necessary. That's not necessary. Rashford dropped. Harry Maguire was slated by Andy Cole and Ian Wright. Bloody hell. It's like they said today's the day. They had enough. They've had enough. And then Aaron Wan-Bissaka, maybe he needs to be recalled to the first team. There's a rumor going around that, 15 games to Delo, 15 games to Wan-Bissaka, same output. I don't know who started this rumor, but maybe it's a conversation. I'm playing. I've been messing around with the internet today. I've tweeted a lot of people just to just state facts, but just to get on their nerves, and it worked. So yeah, let's have some fun. Kagenda. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do the Aaron Wan-Bissaka conversation. Someone said, yeah. All right. Well, people, I'm going to open up the lines. Let's talk some Ronaldo. Let's just talk about the club. Are you lot keeping Pogba? I promise you lot, I'm getting out in an hour. I promise you. 1 hour. I hope Varane's ill. Oh, man said Varane's ill when he knew that. That's really funny. Man said Varane is ill after knowing Maguire's going to play alongside him again. That's very disrespectful. All right, let's bring in Ice Cube straight away. Wafik in the house waiting. Yo!
KG, what up?
Oh, what team is that? Is that, I don't know, Astros? No, is that an Astros?
Atlanta. ATL World Series champions, baby. Atlanta Braves.
All right, wait. World Series. Oh, Sugar, that's baseball, right?
Yeah. We just won the World Series this
congratulations.
So at least one of my teams winning.
Yeah, well, listen, you got to win something in it. At least you got that, bro. Like,
yeah,
I know nothing about baseball. People say baseball is quite boring. Actually,
it
like,
is. I'm not a baseball fan. I'm a Braves fan.
There you go. All right. Well, we moved, man. Talk to me. Again,
I'm
where
very
we
excited.
Where do you want to start? Pogba. I'm saying
excited to be on the
all
show
the money
to
in the
talk
world.
about Pogba. That's what I want to talk about.
That's
my guy. He's my current favorite player right now out there. So maybe I'm a little bit Pogba FC. In terms of begging him to stay, in terms of what is best for Manchester United, yeah, we need to be on bended knee like boys to men. Like, we got to get him to sign something because, and part of that needs to also be a bit of an apology for playing him out of position for years, for letting the media slate him for a while with nobody coming to his defense, for the fans cussing him and booing him at the end of that season. It can't just be like, let's throw down some money. I really feel like, from what I see from Pogba in interviews, he wants to be somewhere that also will appreciate what he brings to the pitch and not just somewhere where we're constantly talking about what he doesn't do. He's not consistent. He doesn't do this. He doesn't. Well, did we buy him to be a defensive midfielder? Because that's where we've been playing him for most of his time here. And all I've been hearing is we haven't gotten the France Paul Pogba. Well, do we do what France does with him? Even when he plays in the pivot, it's like Conte is doing a lot of that work. We haven't put him next to somebody who will do that work. We were too scared to play him against Donny. I saw that Everton compilation that they put out there just teasing us a little bit. And I was like, man, that would have looked nice yesterday next to Pogba, somebody covering the ground and who can make a 5 to 15 yard pass. That way we can kind of expand what our offense is doing.
The crowd jeered when Fred came off. There was like those claps, like, get him the hell out of here.
Yeah,
bruv. Listen, I swear to you,
but that's after 2 years. That's after 2 years of us pretending like Fred and McTominay was a better option, though. It's like, if you Pogba, you got to be sitting at home listening to this, like, for real, Fred.
No, we never thought that. We always thought that Oli decided that they had to play together. Like, it's so mad having a manager that says, because people remember the news when he said Bruno and Pogba can't play together. Remember when that was trying to be like it was coming from nowhere? I don't know who decided to say that, but that was the narrative forming. These guys can't play on the pitch together, or they're fine. Their link up is brilliant. You even see them walk off the pitch together, arm in arm, like they're just happy. They
love each other. They just need that one player. And my thing is this: we spent all this time like making Pogba into something else, but then when we talk about McTominay, everybody's like, "Oh, well, he's not really a DM." Well, make him one. Coach him into being one. Tell him what he's supposed to do
one
to become one.
There's been nice. I want to get back to this Fred thing though, because two things actually. Off the canvas saying, yes, KG, if Pogba comes Chelsea, I'm copping a top. I'll be so livid. But
I'm going on loan like your dad, KG.
Him Pogba going like he's open. They're saying that he's open to Premier League moves as well. I hope not. If Pogba stays and goes to Chelsea, or goes to like a rival, like a nasty rival, I would feel like thingy all over again. If Pogba goes to a rival, it'd feel like, what would it exactly feel like? It'd feel like
it would feel bad, but it's also like, what?
No, there's some guy, Naim has been moving mad in the chat. So let me just bring him in, bro.
Yeah.
He wasn't ready for that. If he, I'll rather him go to like a Real if he does leave us. But for some strange reason, I just feel like maybe the door's not fully closed on Pogba. I don't know if he's. I don't know what he decided.
I don't think the door is fully closed. I think for as much as people try to say he doesn't care about the club, I think he does. We have to remember he did grow up here. He spent a lot of his formative years here at this club. That's the reason why he came back, because he felt he had something that he wanted to prove at the club. And the reality is the club didn't do the work to build anything specifically around him.
They didn't give him the pieces.
And
They didn't
so,
give him the pieces that was
and
promised.
so if I'm Pogba, I mean, I feel like honestly, he's doing a lot by even giving us a fair shot at the end of the season, because I know for me and a lot of people I know,
Not
I'd be
really,
like,
not really. He's contracted, in it. He's not really
no,
doing.
no,
He's just doing his job.
but he could do a Ander Herrera. He could do a Herrera and just be like, yeah, I'm out after this season is over with. He's at least saying, I'm waiting until the end of the season to make any decision about what I'm going to do moving forward. That
No,
actually gives
I
us
think
the chance.
I think it's different to Herrera, because Herrera was completely disrespected. Like, we literally said, yeah, no contract. We don't care we don't care what you do. Like, we don't want you to be here. And then after last minute was like, oh, maybe we could keep Herrera. And then
Yeah.
we tried to offer. Then we lied. Then we said that he asked for all this money, and he's like, I didn't ask for that.
Yeah.
Like, so we mistreated Herrera. Like, we mugged him off, because Herrera was moving like he could have been Man United captain. He felt like a captain to me, you know. And it's a shame how we treat Herrera. And again, went to PSG to prosper. So,
and then I just want to say too, I actually I'm trying to get into like Ralf Rangnick's mind right now with some of his choices. And I think yesterday, like after the last game, there was a lot of bubbling Ollie talk, like, oh, bring it back, bring it back. So the man gave us Ollie in the first half. He gave us McFred. He gave us sitting back. He gave us trying to catch people on the counter. And you know what? We realized we didn't like it. We forgot how nasty that tasted. Second half, we come out. We put the main man on. We start controlling the game. We start listening. When we listen to Ralph, we play well. When the players don't, they don't play well. And
you know what? Funny enough, the last probably 3 games, we deserved to win, and we've drawn them. Yesterday, I would say it was one of them games where it's like, well, we didn't even with 10 men, Brighton still looked dangerous. Like, we were hanging on. Like we were hanging on. But it's like, if football will go like that at times, where it's like, we haven't been the best side, but somehow we walk away with a clean sheet.
Yeah.
I don't know how that works.
I guess if we're going to be a one-half team, I'd rather it be the second half than the first half.
Yeah, I hope we can just complete, like, there was something going on mentality-wise or something going on. But one thing I did notice, I'm going to switch and bring someone else on in the call, is this. Ralph, for the first time, sounded like he's got into his head about going upstairs. That was the first time I could hear in the presser leading to it, and probably after the game, he's like, I know what this team needs. I know what I need to do. I've seen these guys now. You know, he understands where the mentality is like damaged. So I starting to get the impression that Ralph kind of fully knows now that maybe I will be going upstairs.
Yeah.
Maybe I can't pull, because I know he wanted to pull off like the miraculous, probably winning the FA Cup, or I think he's quite realistic. Looking at the team, he's probably thinking about the Champions League and saying to himself, the mentality of these guys is worrying. You see what Man City did the other day, and he's probably thinking to himself, if I'm realistic, I don't think I'm going to win the Champions League. So, 4th place, that I can go all out for that. And that feels realistic, but I don't know if these lot are going to hire me on 4th base alone. So now I need to get into my consultancy bag. That's the vibes I got from him in the last press conference. I don't know if you felt this, if you felt the same listening to some of the
for sure. I think he's been kicking the tire on a lot of these players, seeing what their mentality is, seeing what their skill level is, and just trying to figure out, okay, for next year, what are the pieces we need to bring in? Where are we soft? And I think, for a lot of fans, we still are in it. Like, we want results. But, part of this interim process, because, the last interim coach we had, he just wanted to be the full-time coach. So he was doing everything to win. But I think for Ralph, he has like a little bit of a different job and looking towards the future. So we got to get some rotation. I think the next step needs to be playing some of the younger guys to see if any of them are going to be.
Not at this stage. Just
not in the Champions League, but I just mean at some point.
Okay.
At some point, we got to work some of those other guys in. I feel like Elanga has done a great job with his opportunities. With all these names that we've been hearing, Hannibal and all this, like, I don't live over there, so I can't. They just names on Twitter to me right now. It's just names and hair. So I want to see some of these guys eventually.
But listen, I'm going to keep it moving. Jeff, look after yourself, man. Stay blessed. Speak to you soon, bro.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace. Amazing, cool. Let me bring in Fabs, and I'm gonna bring in Wafiq. Fabs, come back, bruv. His first not ready. Let me go and let me bring in Wafiq.
Hello, KG.
Yo, what's going on, bro? Talk to me again. What do you think? Is it time? Is the stage ready? Is the stage set for Aaron Wan-Bissaka to come back as the right back? Are you ready for that?
I mean, if Varane is playing, and then sure, why not?
Why not? I'm playing Sancho. Talk to me about Sancho.
I think he's been improving over the last 3 to 4 games under Rangnick. Also, I'd like to talk about Rangnick changing us back into second half FC again.
Oh, go ahead. The floor's yours.
So we've seen against Brighton last night that we were playing a 4-2-3-1 in the first half, and we were dead like normal. It was like back to Oli settings again. And then in the second half, when Pogba came on, like in the last 20 minutes of the game, we went back to a 3 in the midfield, and then we had more attacking options. So what?
I think he just changed the mindset though. He said that he wants to go after the ball a bit quicker. You know, Rangnick talked about the press. Obviously, there's been no press since that first game against Crystal Palace. I think our press is totally non-existent. But you can tell that when he went into because he explained himself, he said we was going to change the formation, but we just said, keep the same formation, press a bit higher, and we got some joy from it. Then he spoke about what he wanted. He spoke about when he wanted Elanga and Sancho to do. And this is what he talked about him really understanding the game. He's like he wants them to run at the centre backs, which is what even gave us the red card. So you know that Rangnick knows exactly what he wants to do, which is crazy. Like it's mad because he's a good manager, and every now and then I'm like, are we doing the madness, not giving this man time? Are we not being correct, saying, Ralf, you know what? You should have this job for about a year and a bit, just to see.
KG.
Like,
no, KG. No, we don't need.
You don't think so?
We need him at the top, KG, and the reason why is because everything at the top is a shambles. Nothing will go right. Nothing will go right. Everything starts at the top, KG. Our vision and our objective starts at the top. What is the board's objective? To get top 4, and that's it. Not to win a single trophy.
But then I hear what you're saying. You want him to go upstairs. Sorry, I didn't hear that last bit, but you do want him to go upstairs because you do want that kind of football man in and amongst the decisions. But at the same time, I'm like, I do enjoy his press conferences. I do know he knows what he wants to do with this team, and he hasn't actually been able to implement him on this team. And he knows what's wrong with it as well. When he talks about the mentality and trying to he's very honest. There's a lot that I like about him. And I'm like, I'm worried that he's going to leave and the new managers are going to come in and I'm going to miss him. That's what I'm worried about. But KG, I am kind of worried about that. I'm not going to lie to you, Wafi.
KG, if he gets this consultancy role, right, he won't be involved in who comes in. I would like to remind you that that interview that he had before the game against Southampton with Ralf Hasenhuttl. When he brought that other Ralf to, I think was it Leipzig or Hoffenheim, one of the German teams that he was director of. And I think I would like to see Ralf do a similar sort of thing at United.
He's put up a lot of I think he's suggested a lot of managers and put them into certain positions. He even suggested himself. Then I think Nagelsmann?
Nagelsmann.
Yeah, there you go. So don't get me wrong. I'm just worried that I'm worried that we might get it wrong with this guy. That's the only thing. And I know Poch, I know Ten Hag's available, but I'm worried that are we gonna miss this and it could be good. That's all. But I could be wrong. But
we need someone of Ralf's mentality at the top. At the moment, there is nobody at the top on the board of directors that have a house mentality.
But we
So,
don't know. Yes, he's getting upstairs, Wafik. Yeah, he's getting upstairs, but we don't know what level of control he has upstairs. So wouldn't you say, raw? Do you just risk it and just have him on a touchline, though? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I'm gonna throw this question out to other people. I want to ask you as well, Wafik. Pogba, keep him, get him, or just ask him to leave. Well, not ask him to leave, but
I agree with the guy who was on before me.
yeah.
If if we decide to keep Pogba, there has to be some sort of apology from the club because we've been playing him all over the place. And I agree with the fans booing him as well. I don't think that helps the case when he's being played out of position and being sometimes unfairly criticized, even though he has been inconsistent. But that also comes with the players around him, other than Bruno in the midfield. Our midfield is just dead.
So you're saying the club need to apologize as well as giving him a bumper contract. That feels a bit excessive.
No, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that he should get 500k. I'm saying if he wants 500k, he should go.
If he wants how much?
500k, he should go.
Okay, but if he wants what 450, you're happy?
Yeah, it's fine. Because Ronaldo
hold on to the 50. All right, cool. Listen, Waf, look after yourself, bro. Stay blessed. Good, cool. Come on. Community, I've mistreated you. I haven't treated you right. I haven't been here when you need me, fam. But again, internet be interneting. I'm here today. Let's go. Fabs.
Well, go on, big man.
Well, go on, big man. How you doing? The facial hair is growing.
Bro, I took it off. You didn't see how thick it was last time we talked?
I don't know. Maybe it's the lighting right now. The lighting is solid.
My stuff was hella thick. I just shaved it down.
But anyway, listen, welcome. You've been shaking your head when we've been talking about begging Pogba to stay. I see a head shake from you in the little square. What's wrong? Man. What, you don't want Pogba to stay?
I do, but I'm in the begging thing though still.
No, but sometimes it's a light beg, innit? Like, you know, when you look at man and say, raw, like
500k is a light beg for me, my brother. It's probably a heavy beg. That one heavy big, all pun intended. A heavy big that 500k. What begging?
500k is a lot of money. 500k is excessive, innit? It is excessive. I don't think it's 500k. I think we've offered him the same contract that we offered him before. So I think it's a. Someone said a light beg. Wait, we offered him, how much we offered him? Like 420, 450?
It was like 425, 450. But that's a like 500, bro. Come on,
so
bro.
what are you not doing it? Because every time listen, we look back and we talk about players that signed the thing and it's not gone well. When we think of Aubameyang, we think of when we gave Sanchez when he came to us, he was on a stupid contract. Who else has had a mad contract? Ozil, and players losing their mind when they sign a contract like that. Do you think Pogba will be a type of player that could go that way as well? And would you judge Pogba if he stayed with us, knowing that there's not a chance to really win titles, but he stays for 500k?
Yes,
would that say something about his mentality?
You gotta question him if he stays at United, to be honest with you. As much as we may want him to try and rebuild whatever we're trying to capture and bring back for his own career. He's been here, 5-6 years now. If he can't see the writing on the wall right now, it ain't changing next year. Can you start working on making it better? Maybe, yes. But if you're talking about your career, right, at the age he's at, he's got to go ahead and go try to win something. If he's staying here, it's only for money. It ain't because of the project. Because the project, you don't even know what it is. Look at the situation with Ralf. They don't listen to Ralf. Why do you think Fletcher's on the touchline with him? I know people talked about in the beginning, right? But it's died off now. Why Fletcher's still on the touchline with him? And it's got a couple assistants now.
Like, but now there's a few more. The conversation with Armas is getting a bit more fluid now because after that Ted Lasso debacle, I feel like he's getting to Armas. He's having purposeful conversations with him now.
That's true, right? But you know what's said about that, right? I heard you say it, and you was right about this, sir. The 3 games prior to the Brentford game, the Brighton game, sorry, we should have won them. The Villa, and the rest of them, we should have won them. But then the game we don't deserve to be in, we actually do pick up the points.
Mantle.
the mathing, bro. All around. The sad part is like somebody put some juju on the club, bro.
Bruv, and they whoever put they put it straight
I think
onto
I know who it
Ronaldo
is.
as well.
I think I know who it is.
Who's the league?
It's only no, not the league. I'm talking about who put the juju in the club.
Who did it?
It's only 2 people, bro, and one of them's in the chat right now.
Don't start. No, I don't even know why. I should have been clever. I should have seen that one coming, bruv. Get out of here.
Bro,
rubbish.
Right now,
I mean, what was even
that?
that?
Drop the sponsor on you right now for it too, but I'll leave that one alone.
Nah. Get the hell out of here with that, bruv. I'm not encouraging this narrative, bruv. I'm not building this one.
I'm got somebody in the chat talking to me about the last time, and he's on my back for it, bro. I can't help it if somebody's talking to me about your waffling.
Listen,
I can't help it, bro.
I'm not.
But anyway.
Nah. Wait, hold on.
Nah.
I'm not saying nothing to the man. The man's talking to me again. I'm answering somebody else asking me.
Bro, we gotta let the football beef die, fam. It can't last forever, fam.
KG, for me, it ain't beef at all, bro.
There you go.
It ain't beef.
But wait, hold on.
It would have been nice if somebody could have answered one direct question and not tell me a story about Wayne Rooney from 9 years ago.
Nah.
Come on,
I'm gonna get out here.
Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Babs, that was when I had good internet, bruv. You lot, we gotta let it go, fam. Let bygones be bygones, family be family, and that. You know them way there, cuz. He said I started it. Yeah, I started it. Nah. I don't even want to read this. Listen, these two are both. Enough. Sit down. This man's obsessed. Fucking hell, lads. All right. All I wanted to ask is about thing is, I want to have a chat about Ralf, and I want to know if everyone in the comments right now, this is a serious question to you guys. Should we keep Ralf? Have you seen enough from Ralf where you feel like you might be a little bit worried if he goes? I'm telling you, them press conferences are refreshing. They are. I know he knows what he wants to do, and I know he knows what's broken, and I know that he hasn't actually imprinted himself on this club. These are things I know. Like, Ralf hasn't got to do what he really wants to do with this team. He hasn't had time. He hasn't been able to adapt the team to, we don't even play the Gegget. We don't win the ball. All the things that he said he wants to do, it hasn't started yet. But he's trying to get the most out of what he's not really feeling. Let me know. Let me see. Oh my God, KG can say my name, but Flex is, Flex is wild. Ralf is a director of football. He hasn't really coached a lot over the years. Let me see. He's not a modern manager. Need Ten Hag. I like him as an interim. There's so many parts of being a manager. I think Ralf is lacking a few. What are those key? Let me know those key qualities. Fucking hell. I want to wait. Hold on. Let me read this other one. Damn it. Wait. What do you say? Need to learn from our mistakes. Sticking with Ralf would show a lack of planning. He needs to go upstairs. All right. Don't care about Ralf long term. Bring in Poch. KG, you must have a discussion about your Twitter Delo standard. No, I'm just saying, guys. Adam, I'm just saying. I just wanted to see if what everyone's feeling, because sometimes, you might get into a relationship, and that one might have a lot of good qualities that you're like, I could build you and have a good future with you. And we're thinking of the next thing. We're like, nah, this other thing's peng, or this other girl's, but it's like, right, you might have the thing that is literally good for you. Are you lot with me? You might have that. Just saying. Anyway, oh man, wait, hold on. Let me read this. Well, let me read what this guy's saying. KG Simpson, Parallel says, brother begs. We see it. I'm not really reading that one. It is what it is, isn't it? But we move. I just had to read the super chat though. Give it a rest, Joe Biden. I'm not behind it at all. I don't believe in that. My community is supposed to be like a family thing, like and banter and just vibes. Like I'm not really on the war thing. Get me, Jonathan.
KG, my man.
My brother, you've heard all the things I've had to say. The first question that all the people want to know: Aaron Wan-Bissaka back in for you? Yes or no?
Yeah, I'm down for Wan-Bissaka to try and win back his place. And if he doesn't bring the skills, then he gets dropped again. No problem. Give him a chance.
Then he gets dropped just like that. Anyway, I'm just taking the piss. This is quite troll. This is heavy trolling. But we're gonna get into it. I've asked the Ralf question. It's a big question. I know I'm asking about. Actually, let me quickly ask you the Pogba question real quick. Pogba 500k, you having it, or you like, nah, let him just keep it moving?
I mean, as far as I'm aware, we've made the contract offer to him. He just hasn't decided yet. So it's not much on the club side what they can do.
Would you want him to stay?
Would I want him to stay? Probably not, because I feel like the Pogba thing, he's been here 6 years. He's kind of done his time. Kind of feel like we need another fresh new centre mid maybe. But, I wouldn't be against it, but I'm not like begging for it. You know what I mean, KG?
Yeah, I understand that. So let's move into this. Actually, on Ronaldo, was you doubting Ronaldo? I had my worries. I did say I'm worried about Ronaldo's form, but was you ever doubting Ronaldo? Did you think maybe he's lost it? He can't play at this high level anymore?
No, I don't think. I think we're only in the Champions League because of Ronaldo. There's no doubt that he can bring goals in. I just think like the fan base don't see the future with Ronaldo.
Sharon is shaking his head. He can't believe he doesn't like the thought that you're saying these things.
Ronaldo can bring it this season and probably one more.
What's that?
He's obviously not the future, but he can bring it right now.
Respond.
I mean, I was happy, like everyone, that Ronaldo scored, but I don't think it negates or invalidates like the criticism that we've been laying at Ronaldo's feet since the fact that he was in a bad form for like 6 games or so. Like it was good that he scored, but I think the point still remains that we need to like he's saying as well, that we need to look to the future basically.
But the window's closed right now. There's not much we can do. We only have 2 strikers, Cavani and Ronaldo. When Cavani's not playing, we have to play Ronaldo. We have to, back our striker.
Yeah. And again, you could see what that goal meant to him. He didn't even Ronaldo didn't even do the sue. He ran over and he's like, you pricks. I think he heard everything. I think Ronaldo, again, he hasn't gone on a goal scoring drought like that since his time at Man United. That's how long it's been. And it's like, he probably just couldn't believe it. He couldn't believe it, but him to score a goal like that, what a goal, what a finish. The point
Rangnick made, that like aside from the goal, Ronaldo's overall play in that game was much better than the previous games. Aside from the goal, his link-up play, he was everywhere and he was contributing to the game. Like aside from the goal that he scored. So I think it was a really good game. One of his best, like Ragnick said, one of his best, like since.
Let's go. And again, Sharon, you are one of the strong doubters. But I'm gonna have this conversation with the both of you guys now. I've been talking about this Ralf thing. Ralf, look, he knows what's wrong with the club. He knows what he wants to implement, and he can't do it in the time that he's been given. Do you say give him the time? Is there an argument to give him time? Is there an argument to say we could be letting go of someone that could be good for an actual team, as in terms of in the control position that he's in at the moment?
Should I go first? I'll go first. If he gives us top 4, then I'm willing to offer him that contract. But if we miss out, bring Ten Hag or Poch in. Obviously, he's on like limbo right now until he achieves his targets.
I think I agree. I don't think we should make a decision on Ralph's future just yet. I think we should wait till the end of the season, see what he achieves. I don't think we should make the same mistake we made with Ole, where
I would never give him the job now. I'm talking about end of the season, he gets top 4. What are you not saying then?
100%. I would give him if he achieves top 4, then and if he gets like say to the semis of the Champions League, say if he gets past Atletico Madrid, then I would be down for that.
I would say it depends on how we achieve top four. So the season where we came second, it was a fluke season because everybody else was trash. Season at Ole. So it depends on how we achieve top four. If we achieve top four because we're better than everyone else, yeah, fine. But if you achieve top four because everybody is dropping ridiculous points and people are having like really terrible seasons, then maybe not so.
But wouldn't our form or how we approach games have a say as well? Because we can't do nothing about other teams being rubbish. But
no, it depends. It depends. So the season where we came second, and we were top of the league in December, and every time we had a chance to stake our claim, we dropped points. That. Yeah, every time we had a chance to stake our claim, we drop points. So if it's that we're taking advantage of people dropping points, yeah, sure. But if we're lucky and that when we drop points, everybody else drops points too. Nah, I'm not so keen with that. I think the people that have been commenting and saying that Ralf hasn't been in management for a while, I think it's showing. I like his honesty, but like it's possible that he's a bit too honest. I think he needs to learn to like manage some of the things that he's saying in public. But I think definitely he wants the job, not just like the fact that like he definitely wants the job and he's trying to like earn it.
I think he was. I think for the first time, I could see some resignation in him, knowing that he is going upstairs. In the press conference, it was the first time he really kind of talking about his role or what he needs to do next. And I haven't heard that from him. I always heard a different kind of energy, but it felt like there was a switch that happened. I think in these, Ralf knows that the fixture list is crazy. Yeah, we got a Man City that are just in a crazy, without a striker, by the way. Yeah, I tried to use Man City on FIFA the other day because my brother was using Man United. Yeah, and I couldn't use. There's no striker, bro. You can't even whip the ball in. Like it's mad. Like it doesn't make any sense. I don't know how
Guardiola's system. He played like that when he was at Barcelona. Pep has always set up his teams. Well, he's capable of setting up his teams out of striker. He's got experience in that formation.
But these are the teams to come, though. We got Liverpool to come. We got Man City to come. We got some real tough games. And if the mentality of the club at the moment is not where it needs to be, because we should remember when we had this fixture list at the beginning. Oh, Sharon's gone. Remember when we got these amazing fixtures and was like, at the end of this, we should have won all of these games. And all of a sudden, it hasn't gone that way. It's I don't know if he's probably saying to himself, maybe it's not gonna go how I expected. But anyway,
it is looking more likely that we're gonna get a new manager in the summer from like the reports in the media and stuff like that. It does look like we're gonna start getting like getting a short list of new managers.
We know who it is though. I got a feeling I know exactly. Huh?
Who do you think it is?
Ice Poch.
You reckon? But he's still with PSG. What if he wins the Champions League with PSG? Mbappe's doing a mad one.
They sacked him. They said they let him go at the end of the season.
Really?
And I'd love him to win the Champions League. I would wait, not if we have a chance, but if we can't win it, I'd love him to win it. Could you imagine? And then he just walks, comes to Old Trafford, bloody. Then what could anyone say? They couldn't say it.
But it doesn't make sense though. Why would he only be there for one season and do so good and then leave? It doesn't. It doesn't really make sense to me.
Because bro. Sometimes, when you want a certain club, maybe he just wants to be the Man United manager. You got maybe he likes the Premier League. Maybe he just wants to be the Man United manager. There's nothing wrong with that. It's not like it's not a good club. Like I understand it's got its flaws in it. The Glazers, big flaw, but sometimes your dream might have been like, no matter what happened, Ronaldo's getting to Real Madrid. No matter what that looked like, it was in his plan. I have to play there. Simple as that. Oh man, 100%. Bradley doesn't want Poch. Oh man. Anyway,
it's because of the whole Tottenham thing, the whole Poch. They don't think he achieved much when he was in the Premier League.
Ten Hag Poch. I don't care. Whoever comes, just be good. Just be better than Ralf, innit? And I like.
By the way,
Ralf
what do you think? What do you think of all the drama right now with Rashford and all the clique stuff with the?
It's lies. It's lies. What's his name's a little gin up, bruv? What's that guy's name? Falk. Yeah, he just telling lies, bruv. But don't get twisted. There is a leak. My money, I think, do you know who I think the leak is? Yeah, hot off the press. I think the leak is Henderson, you know. I think it's Hendo. I think
Do you think it's only one
he was,
person though? I think it might be more than one though.
oh, but Gary didn't get the impression. He's like, we know who you are. I think there was a strong Hendo push last season. It was a bit over the top from loads of people in the meet, a lot of leaked, you know. And now it's like, bruv, like, if anyone's gonna be pissed off or have something to say, probably you. You're not playing, you know. You're earmarked to be the guy. I think it could be him. It's him or Matter anyway. Listen, Jonathan, let me let you go. See you later, man. But yeah, I'm just throwing out names. I could be lying. I could be wrong, not lying. I could be wrong. But it just feels like who would be that guy to leak the information? It's Mike Phelan. It could be Mike, you know. Mike's felt a lot of disrespect. Yo, Nahem. Nahem, I'm giving you your chance, bruv. You was making bare faces before, fam. All right. Oh, well, I tried. Let me bring this guy in. King KB. What's going on, bro?
Big up, KG. How you feel?
Hey, listen, you know, as I said, we're holding you down in the UK, bro. I know you've only got us, bruv. We got you, fam. So talk to me, bro. Again, I said I've been talking this. Wait, let me ask these questions I've been asking everyone.
Okay.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka, does he need to come back to the team?
Yeah.
Come on!
At least for the competition. Manchester United need to have two people in all of those positions. We need to have two left-footed fullbacks and two right-footed fullbacks.
Yeah.
Straight up. The Premier League is different. It's about your opposition. Although Manchester United need to be better than that at all times. If we need to be on our level, it doesn't matter who the opposition is. But we aren't there. So we need Aaron Wan-Bissaka back pushing Delo and Delo pushing Wan-Bissaka. And whoever comes out on top.
My wife, though, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is what happened. I took my wife for like a lunch today, and I was telling her what I was doing because she's like, "Why are you laughing?" I was because obviously I was tweeting and that, and I was enjoying it. I was enjoying myself, and she's like, "Why are you laughing?" And I was like, "This is what I've been doing." So I showed her. I showed her, and she's like, I showed her the stats, and she goes, "But they're both rubbish." And I was like, she goes, aren't you like embarrassed that this is what you're fighting about?
Yeah. No, the pickings is slim. But I mean, the game's the game.
Bro, you know when you have a moment of realism, like my wife was like, and my wife doesn't really care about football that much. She's like, that can't be. She goes, I remember what you used to talk about before because she's used to me like talking about titles and being in the title race and this, that, and the other. She goes, the fact that you're arguing with other United fans about
Yo, it's crazy.
Your club is rubbish.
Yeah, it's crazy, KG. It's crazy. My wife isn't a huge football fan either, but she listens to me because she knows I'm the only one out here rocking with it.
Yeah.
So she just looks at me like, this ain't too bright, man. Like your whole weekend is messed up at 7:30 a.m. in the morning. You know what she told me? You know what my wife told me? She's a people person. She's just a people person. She just knows people. Yeah. She says the league is Rashford.
She says what?
That's what she said. She says she just has a feeling. I'm not saying I agree or disagree, but look, me personally, I think it's on some like Civil War settings where you got Ronaldo on the poster and you got Maguire on the poster, and it's 2 clicks. And I think the leak is somewhere on that English click. There's me just looking at it from the outside looking in. I like the Civil War poster where it's Captain America and Iron Man. It's that type of situation.
Great movie.
Yes, that's the situation. That's the situation.
It can't be. What would Rashford have to gain?
But the reason why I was looking at Rashford a little weird was because when they was talking about the league, we know who the league is. He kept saying PR. That's what scares me. Who's Mr. PR in the squad? It's the man who's been feeding the whole country. I don't like to say these things because that's little bro. I don't want to get it twisted. That's little bro. But the reason why I don't think it's Henderson.
It can't be.
I don't think it is. I don't think it is. I
just
just think it's funny. I just think it's funny. That's what my wife said. And then they kept saying PR, and I looked over at my wife like, you not even what? You may be on something.
Again, he's the man born and bred. He would not do it. It can't be him, bro. He's brought up in this club, and Rashford loves a paragraph. It's not him. If it's a leak, Rashford's sending them a whole story. You know he ain't giving them something short. Rashford's doing a long. You know exactly how he felt that morning. 7 o'clock, I woke up and I felt like this, and I had to help her feet. Nah, it's not Rashi. I'm not having it. I got more money on Mata, bro. I got my money on Mata. It's him, bro.
So let's
for the first time, pundit, someone asked about him in the press conference. They were like, "Why Mata's not been playing that many games?" And I was like,
"Ooh,
where did that come from, bro?" Nah, I can't believe it.
I agree with you. It was just a crazy little story, but I do think that it's two clicks, like Civil War settings.
Yeah,
I think it's Civil War, and I think the leak is in that. Remember, cultural reset. We need British players. I think that core goes against that other core because I think there's a Ronaldo core, and I think those are the winners. And unfortunately, those are the players that don't have Brexit passports, and like that's the craziest part.
I don't know, but remember, we could be getting sold this by the media, because the media are pricks.
1,000%.
We always have to remember that they just create these stories, and we're clickable. We're a club that and remember when we're upset, we start to feed our own agendas. And we all have them. We all have them. When something goes wrong, everyone's going to come out and someone's going to be like, I told you so, or we all do it. And we can make something frame the way we're feeling. Like, let's say, for instance, deep down, I know Delo hasn't been absolutely garbage, but because it helps the fact that he hasn't had an assist or done me, like he hasn't done what he said he's going to do, it just and I can do what I need to do to just up, and it works. I've got all the nice little pieces, and here's my little puzzle. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes it goes like that. It fits with what I want to say. It fits the messaging I want to put out there.
I said it the last time I was on your show. I said the stats are the stats. I can put the stats to face and speak towards any biases I have. I'm gonna protect little bro because little bro needs a little more protection. If you dig what I'm saying.
Listen, we're all hypocrites, bro. That's the one thing. But we are all hypocrites.
So before I go, I want to talk Ralf real quick.
Talk about it.
I reserve judgment on Ralf for a multitude of reasons. One, the players aren't up to standard. If I'm an electrician and I do not have the gloves that keep me from getting electrocuted, I'm not going to perform my job. So at the highest level, I don't think he can perform his job at the highest level because I think the players are taking the, you know what I mean? They're running the bus over on him. They're parking the bus. Like Ralf is saying, we'll park the bus, and then 30 minutes later, they say, yeah, no, we're tired, and then they run him over with it. How are you going to win like that?
So what do you think that he deserves to stay?
I don't know. My problem is the players don't like the fact that they're being asked to work harder. I also think that the Glazers and the board, they do not like Ralf Rangnick. He's too honest. I think that's the real reason why he has this new German head of media, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Because he came in, him and Ronaldo came in blowing, like they made the block hot. They let everybody know, the world know that Manchester United is a circus. Ronaldo coming in and Rangnick coming in, being too transparent and having different standards have blown the doors off of everything. I love
this point. I think Ronaldo was the best thing to happen to this club because it exposed all it did. Remember, Man United is supposed to be a club that should be wanting to achieve great things, wanting to win major honors. And as soon as Ronaldo walked in, he's like, I'm here to win. Yeah? Now, it's hard when Oli was here, that's hard for Oli to say. Yes, he knows that Man United should be winning things, but it's like, oh my goodness, like now I have to, like, they'll ask Oli, are you gonna win the title? And he'll be like, you're not catching me out with that one. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, this is Man United. So now what happens is nobody can hide. It's literally, he's here now, he's expected to win, and he's saying, I'm not here for top 4, I'm here for titles. Obviously now with everyone's expectation went up because we signed for Rand, signed, and I was like, brilliant. Because no matter what, Ollie's naturally has to be found out in this situation, and he was. He wasn't good enough. He couldn't get it done. And that I believe that's a good thing. Now Ralf coming in, he's now exposing another side of this club where it's like
the ineptitude.
Ralph's now saying, because Ollie, the one good thing that Ollie would do, which I don't think Ralf does, is Ollie would never say these players have let me down. Ollie would never say, he'd always protect the players to his peril at times, because they, even in that Watford game, you can't tell me Watford are that good that they should have done that to us. The players let him down many a times, and Ollie would always kind of jump in front of it. Now, Ralf saying, hey, mentality's wild. Ralph's like, yo, I requested that player to play, and he didn't want to. You know what I mean? He's saying things. Then he's talking about, maybe he says a few things about upstairs, but he's being so transparent in how he's coming with it. What can you do? And this is the difference, you know?
The club do not like that, KG. That level of transparency is going to be the reason why he may never even make it upstairs. And that's the real scary part. Like he may pull a move where he's just like, what's the point of me going upstairs when I'm not even upstairs yet and I can't even do like the managerial job? Like he's like we got technical directors, like your boss is next to you on the touchline. Like what is going on? Like it's crazy. He's not. We're not. It's crazy. Like the club is sick. So me looking at it from my perspective, I always say the same thing. The club is sick. We have a disease, and it's called an American-based sports franchise business model. And until that changes, we have the business model of an American franchise, not a football club.
You're right, you know.
And that's the reason
why people, because some people don't really understand this. Let me quickly read this one. United abroad. Wives don't sugarcoat it, my bro. I said United won, and she gave me
that's 1,000%.
Oh no. No, so break that down, Nat, what you're just saying just there.
Yeah. So me personally,
the franchise issue.
Yeah, I only follow two sports. It's basketball and football. I'm not an American football fan. It's not my thing.
Yeah.
But the business model in America with sports is we all eat off the same pot. Similar to how you guys split up the BT and the Sky Sports revenue with just putting the matches on television. We do that with everything in America. So that's why top 4 is so important, because regardless in America, if you're 20th out of 20, or if you're in first out of 20, you're eating out of the same pot.
Okay, and then obviously no one gets relegated over there. So as long as you finish it's basically being a playoff team. And I think the Glazers set us up as a team that if we finish in the playoffs, top 4, and we're pretty much like the Cowboys. So how the Cowboys are run. Everyone still shows up, gets all the memorabilia, does all these things. Cowboys, well, they're terrible, but
they're terrible.
They the playoffs. I don't even know. Yeah, they almost did this season.
Early round,
got knocked out early, but we're there.
Yeah, exactly. So that's all it is. The Cowboys are the most popular sports franchise outside of the sport of football. Like, you know what I mean? The Cowboys are everywhere. They haven't won since 1995. KG. That's the type of level that we can hit. They haven't won the big ticket.
We're actually the Cowboys.
Yes.
With the Cowboys. Oh no, with the Cowboys.
They just built the whole big new stadium, and they haven't won since '95. KG. Their Super Bowl tapes are on VHS. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's what we can potentially turn into. It's that business model. It's that business model. It's scary. We're infected. You have to fix that before you fix. I don't worry about Ralf. Why would I worry about Ralf? We have a bigger disease: the American sports business model. It's
Damn it!
disgusting.
Listen, I'm just gonna sin bin you for talking the truth, bruv. Big
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Hey, let me read this. The real star boy is Sanchez, too wavy. We're not calling anyone a star boy ever again. You don't know how that one went. Yeah, we're not doing that no more. Let's go. I'm gonna bring in. I promise you, I'm leaving on time. So let me bring in Mark. Let me bring in Omar. Let me bring in Brush, and let me bring in Chris. And these are the guys that I'm gonna talk to before we get the hell out of here. One sec. So I like that. Yeah.
KG, that was the maddest
Hold
woman, you
on.
know.
1 second. Boom. Man them. No, oh sugar. I didn't mean like the man them I like. That's crazy. Whoa. I meant the guy. Yeah, anyway, forget it. Yo, man them, how you doing? So, Brush, you're in the house. Mark, you're in the house. The first question is, wait, hold on, let me just, Omar, welcome to the house, bro. Actually, let me just bring Sheldon back as well. He can stay. There you go. Boom. We're all here. I want to ask the first question. Wan-Bissaka, yes or no?
Yes. I don't see it coming back.
Do you know what? Yeah, when it comes to Wan-Bissaka, do you know
you gotta be a bit louder. Omar.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me
not really. I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit low still.
Really? What? That's mad.
Can you all hear him?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah,
cool. Maybe it's just me.
So I think what I was saying, yeah. Do you know what actually is crazy? I think Wan-Bissaka is a better crosser than Dalot. No, that's actually no. But if you look at it, yeah, when Wan-Bissaka's played, like he's actually put some decent balls in. Dalot just skies them.
Hey, listen, I'm not gonna lie. They both are terrible.
Listen, KG, this whole Dalot Wan-Bissaka thing.
Crosses. Like I've seen him put in some alright crosses.
No, we haven't. I love Aaron Bissaka with all my heart. We haven't.
Bruv, it's all gotten out of hand, innit? At this point, this whole debate is just between you and the man them on Twitter.
But when it comes to controlling the ball, I think Dalot. I give that to Dalot. When it comes to
the ball, don't worry. I'm taking the piss. Let's just move on this. This is not even a debate. This is just me. Like you don't understand how I sit in my. If there was an emoji to show what is going, how my face looks while I'm tweeting, in the car. I remember.
He has more assists and goals than Reece James last season.
I don't want to get into that. But anyway,
clearly Ralf was chosen now.
KG, the funniest thing, bro. The funniest thing is I know you're trolling, innit? So every time I see it, I start cracking up. But some of those guys take it so serious. It's mad.
They're so angry, and it makes because. Anyway, let's move, Brush. Let's talk about this situation. Man United, how are you lot feeling? Let me just ask everyone. I'm going to start with Sharon. Sharon, can we get top 4?
I hope so.
That's the best.
Okay, that wasn't a real answer, but I'll try and do what I can with that one. Mark, can we get top 4?
Yeah, mathematically we can. So yeah, it's still on.
I love that mathematically. What are we saying? 1 second, Chris. Top 4.
We have the capability to do so, KG.
All right, no, I need more from you lot. You lot are not really committing to this thing, so I'm going to ask for percentages.
I'm just waiting for you to ask.
No, I want percentages. What's the percentage that we're actually going to get top 4? So I'm going to start with Omar. What's the percentage,
70,
bro?
70.
70. Wow, up there high. Brush. What's the percentage, bro?
Bro, bun the percentage. I think we're getting top 4.
So that sounds like a strong 90%. That sounds like a strong 95.
No, honestly, I don't think anyone's up for the task in it. No one's running away with 4th like they should be, and so it leaves us open. And I reckon we're going to claim it. Because I looked at Arsenal's fixtures in hand that they've got, and they've got like Chelsea and Liverpool and that, and I can't see them getting anything there.
Yeah,
we're going to stumble our way there, but I reckon we're going to get it.
All right, let me go to Mark. What are you saying? What you saying?
Yeah, I do think we'll get it. I do. I just
Give me a
exactly what
percentage.
I know, up in 70, 80%. I think just as Brush said there, it's the game in hand that Arsenal have. I don't think they have it in them. Like, even when we play them, as soon as we play them, I think we're going to beat them. You know, and that's even the way we're playing at the minute. I still think we'll beat them.
Have you not watched us recently?
That's a good
these
question.
percentages are kind of high considering.
No, but the only reason why I'm going that high is because looking at everyone around us, West Ham really only the one that look like they want to do something. Maybe Arsenal, but I don't see Arsenal getting top 4. I don't see them in there.
Yeah,
West Ham are really the only team that are looking like they want to do something, but we got a better squad than them. So because of that, we will get top 4. I think. I believe we will get top 4, but it will be a stumble. Like we will literally just stumble on it because everyone else is bad.
At the key times, I expect us to come through.
Yeah,
Okay,
we have
really
we have the individual quality, KG, and that's what people need to understand. That Bruno, Pogba, Ronaldo could have the ability to score goals out of nowhere. And the thing too with other teams, I said Tottenham in the beginning because of Conte, but also they have tough fixtures in hand as well. So the thing about it, KG, with Man United, we also have our March looking scary with Liverpool, Tottenham, and then Manchester City. But if we could get those out the way, get good results, and we could probably push through. But KG, the players, like I think the guy said, we're gonna get stumbled on it, but we just get it through the line because these
Where
players.
is this confidence coming from, though? Like,
it's not confidence.
With Maguire playing the way he's playing, guys, let's be honest. And I hate to be the non-positive one because I do believe I see the cup half full yet, but we was holding on against 10-man Brighton yesterday. Holding on, bro. Like I'm saying, Simba versus Scar settings. It was crazy. It was mad. And
Maguire
I was like,
still getting spun.
What's
Maguire still getting spun.
Maguire still get. So when you lot are saying these high percentages, that means you're looking at matches and saying we're definitely going to win this one. Like
I think the only thing we have going for us is that like we're hitting form at the right time. If we are hitting form at the right time, and that's the only thing that can help us. But like for me, it's like 50-50 essentially, because with this team, you never know what to expect, or you never know what you're going to see like on any given day. So basically, anyhow you see them, just take them.
But you know they hear. Sorry,
the team. I'm sorry, and another thing is the team actually. If you look at it, we actually are creating chances now.
You are an absolute
we have not been scoring.
Sorry, 1 second. Hold that thought. I just want to get this to Steffi Jenks. She's never seen Lion King. I just want to let you know, seriously.
You are an absolute disgrace.
You are? No, seriously.
Wow, moving like flex.
Sorry, I had to get that one out. Go ahead. Carry on.
No, as I was saying, if you look at it now, we actually are creating chances. Like, we are actually getting chances now. But it's just that we're not taking them. Ronaldo should have had... Listen, you know, I don't know which game. There's a couple games we played a few days ago. Was it who did we play again? I did watch the game. I just don't remember who we played.
Southampton or Burnley?
Yeah, Burnley. I would say Burnley. Ronaldo. Wait, did Ronaldo play that game? Sorry.
He came
Ronaldo's played most of the games. Ronaldo's been Ronaldo's played most of the games, bro.
Sorry,
he only got dropped once.
There's just one game that just was in my head, but I forgot who we played. But I saw Ronaldo got like about 3 or 4 chances, and he didn't score.
Oh wait, Burnley.
Was it Burnley? It was Burnley, innit?
No, Middlesbrough. It was Middlesbrough.
Yeah, you missed the penalty in Middlesbrough.
The game that Bruno.
Yeah,
the game that also Bruno missed the open goal.
Yeah, it was Middlesbrough in the FA Cup.
Oh yeah, Middlesbrough as well. Yeah, see what I'm saying? So if you watching those games and the Burnley and the Southampton games, we actually did create some good chances. We just didn't take them. Ronaldo was missing some chances. I'm thinking in my head, no, it's impossible. Like, honestly, I'm thinking it's impossible. I'm like, no way. I'm like, we don't create chances and you're getting chances and you're missing them.
We're missing. I saw like a montage of the sitters that we've missed, and it's crazy. It's crazy. Let me quickly go to Brush because he made his opinions quite clear in the just in the chat. I was talking. I want to hear Mark's opinion on this. I want to hear Omar on this as well. I've asked Sharon already. I want to hear Chris. I've been talking about Ralf potentially might be in the relationship that we've been looking for without realizing he was the relationship we're looking for. You've been quite adamant, Brush, saying no chance in hell. He's not our guy. What's that about, bro?
Well, it's not that I don't think he's the guy. He's not the guy. I would prefer it if he went upstairs. But even that, we're clutching at straws here because it's an advisory role, isn't it? Like, what even is his actual position? Because this week we've heard that Murto's looking for an understudy, and that baffles me as well. Why is he bringing someone else in when we've got Ralf there?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So then after, if you think about them bringing an understudy, then don't you just say to yourself, well, if there's a high possibility chance that Ralf doesn't go upstairs, do you not just keep him around in the main position?
Listen, in his opening interview when he got the job, he said at the end of the season, I'll have a talk with him and I may recommend that I stay on for a year. So who knows?
Yeah.
That could be a possibility.
Let me ask Mark, how are you feeling about
that? Well, I don't mind Ralf in there at the minute. I don't want Poch at all. Like what has Poch done? He went to PSG and came second or third. He had the chance to win the Premier League with 2 or 3 games to go and finish third. How do you finish third when you nearly have the League One? I don't want him in. If City got rid of Pep in the morning, I genuinely think they'd go for Ten Hag or Nagelsmann. So I want. That's what I want to do. I want to go for Ten Hag.
So what if he wins the Champions League though, Poch? Still don't want him?
No, don't want him. I'd be delighted if he did because they're on about getting rid of him, but I don't want Poch.
No. Look. I respect your opinion, man, but Poch all day, bro. Poch all day.
What was Poch done? He's stable Southampton, and
what has Ten Hag done?
He's rebuilt 3 Ajax teams. He's won titles with Ajax. He's taken a very small team in Ajax, but that's a small team.
That's Ajax in Holland.
He rebuilt 3 teams with Ajax.
But that's
3.
Ajax in Holland, though.
What does that matter? Alex Ferguson managed in Scotland with Aberdeen.
It does matter a lot. It matters
Alex
a lot.
Ferguson managed. Alex Ferguson.
The Premier League and I don't know how to pronounce the Holland League, but it's the I don't know how to.
Eredivisie.
Exactly. The Premier League and that league is completely different.
Alex Ferguson managed Motherwell and brought them to 3 European or to 2 European cups or one, whatever you do. I can't even know at the top of my head, but he brought them into Europe. He won a Champions League or the European Cup at the time. You know, that was a small team, and he broke into the top echelon of Scottish football, which we consider as in championships.
I just don't understand why you don't want this. That's back, everybody. Why don't you want that? Why don't you want to see that emotion?
Listen, you know what it is, yeah? You know what it is? Football works in cycles, innit? Like, we missed the boat on the likes of Jurgen Klopp and Pep, who are now at the very top of the pyramid. And we could have got them, you know, when they were younger. And when people see Ten Hag and the kind of things he's doing, there's a belief that he has the potential to be that, which is why we can't afford to slack and miss out.
Exactly.
But wait, guys, when you lot talk about Poch, you're moving like he's a 38-year-old player and he's lost his face, bro. You man are moving mad though. You man are actually
I don't think Poch is a bad manager.
No,
I think we could do a lot worse than
the way guys talk about him and say, we missed the boat on him or da-da-da. Bro, he's not got worse. He's not become a rubbish manager. Like, it's not like he's not. Mourinho dealt with a lot of sackings. He wasn't in the best mind frame. He wasn't there. So that was too late. But I don't know why we think that somehow Poch has lost a yard of pace in his mind. And
I'll tell you what, KG. I'll tell you what. I'm looking forward to how he gets on with PSG because it's testament to what he's going to be doing later on in it. Like, because I've heard stuff about, he can't manage the egos at PSG. He can't work under the regime of Leonardo. Well, if he can't do all that, then what the hell is he going to do at our club?
The only thing I'm afraid about Poch is, let me just say it. The only thing I'm afraid about Poch. Listen, I'm not entirely sure who we should go for because this club is an absolute mess.
I'm worried about the board.
So I don't know. Like whoever we get, we're still gonna be. I don't know what we're gonna do. Whichever manager we get. But the thing is, when it comes to Pochettino and Ten Hag is managing the best team in Holland. Poch is managing the best team in France. Who is the bigger team? Isn't it PSG?
Yeah,
Who's got the better players? PSG.
Yeah.
What is really the major difference between Pochettino and Ten Hag? What is Ten Hag got that Poch
I don't
doesn't
think
have?
there's a wait. Let me ask Mark. Let's ask Mark what the major difference is.
Yeah, but Mark made an important point now about the fact that like Ajax has sort of, classes of players, like the set of players who got them to the semi-final of the Champions League. He sold off that team and then rebuilt the team again to become winners. He sold off another class of players and then rebuilt the team again. That is evidence that that's somebody who knows how to build a team and develop players.
We
That's
can
one point
say
for
that
Ten
we
Hag.
can evidence and say that Poch has built teams with a shoestring budget.
Harry Kane.
Yeah, sure, but I
buy
mean,
Harry Kane.
let's look at how Poch spent the bail money. He ended up buying every single FM wonder kid.
That was not Pochettino.
That wasn't Poch.
Who was that?
Do you remember something? Poch wanted Jack Grealish. Yeah, he might not be playing at City, but if Jack Grealish went to Spurs, he would have done
Overhyped.
One second, let me let Mark jump in the chat as well. Go on, Mark. What you got to say about this?
Just on that point there, Jack Grealish is overhyped. I couldn't bring myself to support him.
I don't think so. Man City is a different beast.
I think Jack Grealish would have done well at Man United,
No, I think he's overhyped. The 2 or 3 times I've actually seen him with City, he actually doesn't look like he'd be one of their top players. If he wasn't English, I don't think they'd have him. Like, if he stayed with Ireland, he probably...
I don't believe he's overhyped.
Wait, Mark. Just gonna quickly ask, just to be fair. Where you from, mate?
Euro Caribbean.
That's why he's not happy. He's not happy.
Hey, listen, let me quickly answer this. Embrace Poch. He wasn't supposed to be in those positions with Spurs. He overachieved. PSG's second place finish is a reflection of PSG's second place finish is a reflection of Tuchel.
Yeah, with KG, let me say something too with Ten Hag. Ten Hag, look, he is a good manager, and I do admire what he has done at Ajax. But what's the difference between him and Graham Potter at Brighton? If people was to say, "Oh, he plays good football," etc., etc., etc. So if they want to go to that route, they could go to that route. But KG, that disrespect, I don't like it. I respect people's opinion, but people don't know what he has done at Tottenham and what he has been doing at Southampton. I'm not saying he's gonna come here and achieve. I hope so, because I'm worried about a board. But at the same time, if he could take Tottenham to the Champions League final with the low budgeting team, I'm telling you that right now, and beat Ten Hag.
You know what? And
Ten Hag done the same. Sorry, Ten Hag done the same with Ajax. How far did he bring them with a low budget team?
No, but I think the strongest points for Poch is that like he has experience working with very difficult owners, like with Tottenham, like he would have in United. So like that's
when you here's this issue. We got to remember this. Yeah, my first ever video on United Stand. Yeah, I didn't want to go to Manchester. Yeah. I was in Manchester. I didn't want to go. Man United were playing Tottenham. Yeah, I'll never forget it. And I had the ticket. It was Carnival. And I was like, I don't want to be here. Why didn't I want to be there? Because what Poch turned Tottenham into. Them guys, Tottenham have rolled us over time and time again to when it got to a point where, and who was doing it? It was Pochettino. It was him. Like, literally, like, he turned them, they were playing wicked football. Let's be honest. Yeah, they were playing good football. That all happened under him. And yes, the same way Harry Kane lost his head at the beginning of the season because he was soaking for the Man City move. I promise you, Poch wanted Man United desperately, and he lost his way. He lost his way with because remember, even at the end of the season, at the end of the Champions League, he said, "I'm going to go on gardening leave." He thought Oli was never going to be our manager. And Oli just kept on survival after survival.
And one thing, KG. Sorry, one thing,
Yeah.
Who would struggle more at United, Ten Hag or Poch? Who would struggle more at United? I feel United will swallow Ten Hag. They will destroy him.
Why?
We destroyed Donny, so
yeah, but listen, Donny is not destroyed.
I mean, the structure at the club needs to change, innit? We have a habit of destroying everyone.
Sorry, 1 second. Let me let Brush jump in. Go on, Brush. What are you saying?
Yeah, I was just saying that we have a habit of destroying everyone. It's the structure that needs changing. No matter what manager comes in, they need the right support system in place for them to succeed.
I said that to the owner. It's just the board for me. But Poch,
not just that, like. Not just that, like Man United is arguably one of the biggest clubs in the world. Like the amount of attention that you get by being a United manager or a United player, I don't know if Ten Hag has ever dealt with that kind of like scrutiny, where every single thing you say, everything you do, every decision you make is second guessed or questioned.
Yeah. Once again, I've done it again. I said I'm gonna be out here in an hour. Look at the clock. I can't take it.
Can we just touch on the players a little bit, please?
Go on. Let's quickly. Let's
You see, as long as Maguire is captain in this team, those cliques are not gonna be removed. They're gonna exist. That captaincy needs to be removed from Maguire. He
Forget
cannot
about
be the
it.
United captain anymore. So whoever the new manager,
don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if when now Lindelof is back, when Varane is fit, we'll see what happens. We'll see what
I don't know.
Forget about it. Listen to Rangnick. Rangnick clearly backs Maguire.
At
least towards the end of the season.
But he tried to drop him. He did. He did try to drop him. Rangnick speaks well about Rashford, but he's dropped him twice. Do you know what I mean? So just because he says nice things,
but that's what we want to see.
Piss. Who said this? Why are we scapegoat? Nah.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Scapegoat in the board, you know.
No, but that's what we want to see from. That's what we want to see from the manager, though. So
that is Joe Glazer himself, bruv. You lot. I do want to stay, but this is ridiculous. I want to be able to do an hour show. Nah, lads, I'm going. I'm getting the F out here, bruv.
Chris, one important announcement. One important announcement.
You have to start doing 2 hour shows. You have to start doing 2 hours.
Nah,
yes, exactly.
Yeah,
you lot are taking that. You lot are taking the diabolicals. 1 second.
What I want to hear though is the Champions League prediction. Like, what do you guys think?
Yeah, Champions League prediction. You lot gonna have me here till 25 minutes past. I know it. All right, go on. Let me start with Mark. Mark, what's the Champions League prediction?
Next round. I think we go after the next round.
Let's go. Yeah, you lot know it's peloton time. Here you go. Let me brush. What's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm going to remain optimistic against Atletico. They're doing kind of trash in their league as well.
All right, let me go to hold on, Omar.
Yo, Champions League. I think we'll just get through. I think we'll just about get through. I think we will get through.
Yeah, I'm not gonna predict. Chris.
KG. Let me get this announcement because I kept getting interrupted. I'm sorry.
Go on.
I did a podcast with Chino again on Spotify, Fergie Timers, and we discussed the Ed Woodward situation as well. So it's very important. If you guys want to check it out, I know you guys know Chino and all that. He gives his opinion on what happened with Ed Woodward, what went wrong, and his opinion so far of Man United situation. So guys, give that a go. And my prediction for Atletico Madrid game, I'd rather not make one because at the same time, I expect to be disappointed, but who knows? I want them to surprise me.
Expect nothing and you won't be disappointed in it.
I hear that. 1 second, go on, Shayon, what are you saying?
I'm actually bullish on Champions League. I'm with the Simon Jordan like belief. I think we go far. I think we beat Atletico, and I think we go farther than just the next round.
What's the podcast called? Look at
Fergie time, I think he said.
Fergie Timers.
Ronaldo, man. Ronaldo.
What's that?
Fergie Timers. I'm gonna write it down right now. All
right, wicked. Man, them. Look after yourself. Thank you so much, Mark. Big up, Omar. Big up, Shayon. Big up, Brush. Hold tight. Listen, understand this. There's nothing like Aaron Wan-Bissaka I'm playing. Hey. When you look, wait, listen, I heard the street say that you want another Flex and KG show. So I need to holler at Flex. I need to holler at him still. Because we should have a Flex and KG show, but it's mad. I've been filming and that. So it's hard to like be so responsible. But yeah, people, make sure you check out Some Other Hood. Return, make sure you check out I'm back as well. I'm back with my boy. If you lot been following me from the beginning, Shadrach and the Mandem, some stuff is coming. So yeah. Anyway, look after yourself. Stay blessed. I'm a whole lot flex, man. We should go live tomorrow. Let's do another flex in KG. We ain't done it in time. Peace.